The first trial of 13 journalists accused of taking part in supporting last year's coup attempt in Turkey is to open on Wednesday in Istanbul 25th Heavy Penal Court. The journalists, who were accused of membership in faith-based Gulen movement in another investigation into Gulen-affiliated media, were acquitted after the first trial, yet they were detained again before the release due to another investigation over coup charges. The prosecutor and the judges who released journalists were dismissed. Of the 13 journalists, Ali Akis was released after being detained and 12 journalists were arrested after a 2-week detention period. An indictment drafted by the Istanbul Chief Public Prosecutor's Office that sought 2 consecutive life sentences for 13 journalists on coup charges was accepted by the 25th High Criminal Court in Istanbul. The indictment revealed that the suspects are accused of membership in a terrorist organization due to their stories, critical tweets and retweets, and of attempting to abolish constitutional order and attempting to overthrow the Republic of Turkish government. The journalists named in the indictment are National Party UP leader and Turk Solu weekly columnist Gökçe Firat Kuluroglu, Yakup Seaton, Bunyamin Koseli, Sahan Acar, Abdullah Kilic, Aguz Yüzlü, Hüseyin Aydın, Murat Akçay, Mustafa Erkin, Sayit Kilic, Yetkin Yıldız, Ali Akis, and pop singer and journalist Atilla Taz. Turkey is ranked 155th out of 180 countries in Reporters Without Borders RSF 2017 World Press Freedom Index. The situation of media in Turkey has become critical under the state of emergency proclaimed after the coup attempt. According to the Turkey Purged website, based on information compiled from PEN International, the Platform for Independent Journalism P24, the Stockholm Center for Freedom SCF, the Journalists Union of Turkey TGS, and the Progressive Journalists Association CGD, 274 journalists were jailed in Turkey following a failed coup last year. While 163 of them are still in pre-trial detention, the others were released pending trial or were cleared of charges. Turkey's Contemporary Journalists Association CGD recently announced that more than 900 press cards were cancelled. Turkey survived a military coup attempt on July 15, 2016 that killed 249 people, and wounded more than 1,000 others. Immediately after the putsch, the ruling Justice and Development Party AKP government along with President Tayyip Erdogan pinned the blame on the Gulen movement. Fethullah Gulen, who inspired the movement, strongly denied having any role in the failed coup and called for an international investigation into it, but President Erdogan, calling the coup attempt a gift from God, and the government initiated a widespread purge aimed at cleansing sympathizers of the movement from within state institutions, dehumanizing its popular figures and putting them in custody. Turkey's Justice Ministry announced on July 13 that 50,510 people have been arrested and 169,013 have been the subject of legal proceedings on coup charges since the failed coup.